Hello, friends. I'm going through a pretty decent flare today, and of course, as per usual, a lot of people don't believe me. If you know me well enough, you would know the signs from being around me. There I go umming again. This video is going to be about how a flare can take on many forms. For example, earlier my face was all red through here, my eyes are glassy, I don't even feel like putting my wig on because it hurts to wear it. My elbows were still red. My limbs feel very heavy. A flare is hell. It's literal hell. There's no other description. It's drinking 7-Up, sipping it because it's the only thing that'll stay down. A flare is severe pain that is indescribable. It's like your body is just fighting against you every step of the way. A flare is having the flu without having the flu. A flare is breaking down crying because you feel like no one deserves this burden. A flare is being suicidal at times. A flare is depression. A flare is anxiety. A flare is a terrible thing to go through. And I hope that for those of you that experience this, you find some reprieve or something that helps you get through it. Because there are days like today where it's just borderline unmanageable. Every part of me hurts. My spine feels like it's on fire. And that is part of a flare. A flare is an optical illusion. A flare is putting on your face and pretending everything's fine. It's going out with your friends laughing even though you're in horrible pain. It's telling everyone, no, I'm okay, because it's easier somehow to say I'm okay than it is to say, no, I'm hurting, because you worry they'll get tired of it. A flare is being scared that everyone's going to leave you because you're worthless, because you can't do the things you used to do, or you can't keep up with them. A flare. I don't even have words. I forgot my words. That's part of a flare. That's part of the fog, is forgetting what you're going to say. A flare is messed up sentences, it's aphasia, it's dizziness, it's anxiety, it's depression, it's so many things. It can't be encompassed in one description. There's no way to single-handedly describe a flare. It's just... How do you tell someone who doesn't go through this all the time what it's like to have your body feel like it's trying to kill you without actually dying? It is a battle every day to do this, to put a smile on my face, to pretend I have hair, even though it's falling out, to do all this stuff. And people argue, well, just be yourself. Well, I try, and guess who rejects me? Society. Everyone who believes in stigma, everyone who says that I need to be working to be a valuable member of society, every person that says that chronic illness isn't real until it's cancer and then suddenly they're there for you. Chronic illness is oftentimes invisible, but it's not really invisible if you know someone, and it doesn't feel invisible, and that's the part that should matter, is with how it feels. It feels like hell. It feels like my body is putting me through hell on a daily basis, and it feels like it's because I did something wrong in life. I look back and I question, did I fuck up this way? Is it because I did this mistake? Is it because there's something just wrong with me as a person? Do I deserve to be on this planet? There's so many things wrong with me. Does my life even matter? Am I a dysfunctional human? I ask myself this stuff on a regular basis, and if you do the same, I want you to know you do matter. The lies your brain tells yourself, they're not true. If you're having suicidal thoughts, if you're depressed, seek help. Oh my God, my bangs. I want you to seek help, and I want you here because you matter. No matter what you're going through, just take it even 1 second at a time, and you'll thank yourself later that you got through it. A flare is overcoming obstacles and seeing your strength and recognizing all the small things in your life that add up to be great things. It's appreciating every little moment where you're not in pain. It's appreciating every single person that has stuck by you when you thought that no one would. There's a motorcycle outside. A flare taught me a lot about myself, and they continue to teach me about myself. They are an undeserved lesson, but a lesson nonetheless. I have been granted these circumstances for some reason, and I believe that through them I can be a vessel to help others. my failing body will help you with your not failing body. See, I wouldn't tell someone else their body's failing. I would just tell them that it's very unfortunate they're going through these things, and I would do my best to help them because I know what it feels like to feel like you're not worthy of that. So that's my description and my perception of a flare. It varies from person to person. It varies by severity. It varies by symptoms. Chronic illness is just a bitch, alright? We can agree on that, I think. So I'll try to post more, friends. It's been an ordeal going through all this stuff, but I'll keep you posted, and I love you.